that we are at Acre, climbing up the wall of the city. Look at that steps. That is for cannons. If you have to pull up cannons to here, it's going to be easier if you do that. This is like kind of a break. Now it's not easy to do that. It's quite heavy. We just came from the palace or fortress of the Templars. This is their place, and from here the peasant actually the peasant lived, and can add to it the Genoa and Venice people from I'm talking about Crusader time, 12th but mostly 13th century AD. I mean, it's so difficult for me to climb up, then think about the cannon that you have to push up. We are at a beautiful bay. The other side of the bay is Haifa. John the Baptist Church. It's a Franciscan church, but on top of a Crusader church. Difficult to see it from now. The church was, I never saw the church open. I never entered into it. But this is kind of a rampart store. And Etty wished to walk on the rampart, yeah. And it's such a
happy.
beautiful day. Let me show you a little bit of it. If you saw the video of the port, which is right there, we talked about that building. We don't know what it was, but at that time we believed that it was part of the land. Now, let's say 800 years later, you can say that it's part of the sea now. In August, July, you can see some children jumping straight to the sea, which is horrible, but it's beautiful. To see, if you want to see it, look at enter to my YouTube channel, and you will be able to see it. It's a tour guide tour. We are not working. It's a wartime now, no tourists. And instead of it, we are traveling. I'm paying for that. But I'm happy because I cannot stay at home. I used to that kind of weather. I used to be groups, small groups. Where are you, my friends? Crusader remain. Today it's a storeroom, and this is an excellent restaurant, Tonina. The view from here is absolutely lovely. Before the COVID time, I could climb up to the roof from that door, but as you can see, there's not an option anymore. But the view of the restaurant, the view of the port, you can actually see it from here. Look how beautiful it is. Then to sit here in a hot day with air condition and to eat fish or meat, for me it's a beautiful thing. And the food is great. Food is just great. All right, you see where the fisherman is? That's where they used to jump off the cliff. Oops, almost fell. Almost. We left the walls, mainly because we cannot continue through there anymore. We already been here. You saw the Crusaders building right here. The Crusader building right here. Hello, kitty. Oh, smell of good food, especially fish. Cristo is an excellent option. Another option to eat here, next to the sea. Excellent hummus. Excellent fish. And we are going back to the port through kind of a shortcut. What you're going to see, if you didn't see it before, is the most important port, harbor in Israel at the time of the Crusaders. Today, Haifa, which is the other side of the port. The bay is important. Is the one. Then the king, the Crusader king that been here. I mean, that city belongs to the king of the Crusader. Let's say Baldwin the First, Baldwin the Second, and the others. They used it. It was their port. The rest lived very close to there, but they used the port, but it belonged to the king himself, not to the Venetians, not to the Guineas and the others. I walked a lot today. I'm happy. Most of the people who live in the Old City are Muslims and Christians, Arabs of Israel. And to avoid that death, we will continue to there. At the time of the Crusaders, that used to be the custom house, and later on the Arabs built here a khan, which is kind of a hotel for the animals and for the merchandise people. And soon, the last 10 years, they are trying to build here a boutique hotel. One day it will be for rich people again, but it's such a beautiful place. He walks fast. The tour guide is another tour guide, but he's a doctor who specializes with all the Crusader things. And that tour is only about Crusaders. We can actually talk about the Muslims who live here. We can talk about the Jews who live here. There's so many. It's a long history. But right now, it's a beautiful street. For me, the only problem with Acre, Akko, is fish. I don't like fish. And the smell is of fish. It's a laundry day. And what's the time now? Hello, kitties. Hello, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. I'm not going to do anything bad to you. I love pets. Oh, the Clarissas. I think the Clarissas are there. It's a sad story of nuns. I hope that you will stop here and talk about it. And don't go away. Meanwhile, please subscribe to my channel. Be part of my family.
מכירים את כל הדברים המיוחדים בבנייה הצלבנית. אז מה אתם מזהים כבר כאן? את האבנים עם הגיבנת, אתם רואים אותם, יש בהרבה מאוד מקומות.
It's a Crusader buildings. You can see the special stones that the Crusader used to build with the firm around it. Okay. Look at that stone. Let me show it to you. Triangle. It actually tells us who did it. When they built it, they used to get money. They used to get money. If they built it according to that symbol. They knew how many stones to build. The Clarissas were here after the Crusader time. The Muslims started to destroy that area. They knew that they won't be able to run to the port. Then they decided to do something so strange. No one will take us to Cyprus anyhow. And they decided to destroy their faces by cutting their nose. And they were sure that the Mamluks, the Muslims, will give up. When they saw the nuns full with blood on their face, and they killed them. And that was the fortress, the nunnery of the Clarissas. Clarissas weren't. It was a women order. But in Israel at that time, there weren't any women orders in Israel. I'm talking about the Crusader time. One of the guys took all the painting and the gold and important things of the nuns, and he took a small boat and started to row to the big boat who will take him to Cyprus, because it was too heavy, it'd been drowned. Then go there and look for it. It's still here because we didn't find it. The man who took everything was the bishop of the city. And that was the story of Clarissa. It's not the end of the video. Let's continue with it. Little bit wind. Another good restaurant. Look at that beautiful square. There is a reason why we are here. Hidden places. As you can see, we need a day in the old city of Akko. And usually with a tourist, I'm here for 1.5 to 2 hours. That's it. The merchandise, Han, which is another place for resting, for feeding your animals, and it's kind of an hotel. Han Ashawarde, that's the name of it in Arabic. That is the Seville. That's where they used to feed the animals, and the rooms were around. What we need is space, and look at that. This is the only important thing here. The Druze, the Muslims, the Christians, the Jews. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's continue our tour. Again, I will ask you to subscribe to my channel, be part of my family, especially at that time of the year that we don't have tourists. And you are my tourists, you are my family.
וגם ראיתי את הסדרה הטורקית הזאת על סלימן המפואר.
Oh, a wind tunnel. This is the unknown part of Acco, Acre, Accra. They're trying not to die. I know that there is a car behind us. This is the boutique hotel, but everything is closed now because there are no tourists. That was the courtyard and the Saraya, which is the government house. So it was only the courthouse, not Saraya. The Ottomans wall.
מתי מחזירים לך?
שהגיע הסתיים, עכשיו התחנה האחרונה.
And I was climbing it because the views from there is amazing, and you could see a little bit. You can see how big the Crusader City used to be like. Remember, 40 churches, 40,000 habitats. It's a lot. No, we're not climbing up. We're not.
לא, ברור, אבל נכנסתי באפריל, יש לי מלא, יש לי כל הקיץ.
That was the moat of the city. And now it's a beautiful place to rest. The garden towers. Look how beautiful are the walls, and this is one of the reasons that Napoleon couldn't beat them. He was defeated here. All right, they went through there. I will walk. I will go through here. I think you can understand that if you want to be in Israel, you need more than 5 days. And it's so funny that people ask me to do like a million things in one day. It's impossible. My family, it's impossible. I wish that I could. We've been here in my previous tour about Acre. Look at that on my channel. We actually entered through the tunnel there. Hello, kitty. Oh, a deaf one. Yeah, it looks like a deaf cat. Look how beautiful the colors of it. Mm-hmm. $3,000 French soldiers from Napoleon in 1799. died here. They didn't know that there are going to be two walls here. That was built by the Muslims. Al-Jazar built it. But here you can see some of the Crusader walls, the glacier, the lower part. This is Crusader. And the Muslims built the wall on top of it. The Napoleon soldiers entered here, and here they actually been defeated. 3,000 people lost their life here. Sad, isn't it? He was defeated here, but he said, if I would occupied Acre, I was the king of the world. But he didn't. From here, he went back to Egypt, and that was the hand of Napoleon here in Israel. Another thing at Crusader Wall is the Poterna. This is kind of a hidden tunnel, and if you want to go out of the city and to surprise the enemy that was here, you could do that. Shortcut? Yeah. You want to do that? But we have to bring it anyhow. It won't help us a lot. Yeah, we are tired. We are tired. Hey, hello kitty. Thinks she needs to drink or to eat. I don't know about you. I'm starving.
The man?
Yeah, not really starving, but I can eat now.
I can still eat something.
I didn't eat a lot today.
About something.
Yeah, then it's don't go, don't give up. Stay with me. I know that it's 27 minutes. It's a lot, but remember, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to support my channel, you can. And it's really helped me now because this is the only income. At the bottom you will find, just like next to the like bottom, you will find a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks, and you can donate me or you can support me through YouTube. And at the description you will find more text, and together with 2 links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal. Well, I will love you anyhow. You are part of my family, but yes, you can. Let me show you one more thing, and then we will say goodbye. That was a full day in Akko, and thanks to Eddie, I survived.
Survived.
Yeah, I'm still alive. She always support me. I mean, we became very good friends. We were friends, but now we became like buddies. We are besties.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. Two tour guides that love to travel in Israel. We love knowledge. We want more and more and more. And we are trying to find a good thing in that horrible time by studying. And it's the best weather in Israel now. Yeah. Yes. Then don't go away, don't go away. There's one more thing that I want you to see, and then we will say goodbye.
There is a bathroom.
Yes, WC, she needs it. I'm a man. I can use it everywhere. I'm kidding. But I didn't drink a lot because of it. When we'll be back at the train to Tel Aviv, I will start to drink a lot. Now you know everything about our life.
Almost more than we know.
Yeah. Yeah, very important details, very important information. Wow, that's a wind. Then, let me show you where we were. We were right here. We couldn't climb it. As you can see, it's closed. Then, but I wanted to see. There's a wall here, and a moat, another wall, and guess what? Guess what? First of all, that's how wide the wall was. There's another moat. Then two walls, two moats. You see that part? And you can see the other part. Don't go away. Don't go away. Don't leave me. Soon we will say goodbye, but I want you to see something new. Napoleon Trail Promenade. This is that place was open lately. Then I'm sure that you want to see it. That's why Napoleon didn't actually succeed. He didn't know that there are going to be two walls, two moats. What he'd been told that the wall of Akko is something thin and not important. He was surprised. I need to walk 11 steps every day. I think we did it. And look at the blue sky. This is winter in Israel. It's a beautiful place, I must say. I've been here only once, but now we can see how beautiful it is. Stay with me, don't go away. Look at the walls of the city. I think you can understand that Napoleon could try. We're still in the Crusader City. Still part of the Crusader City. And the city, let me show you.
שם היה בית החרושת טבור שנים רבות, והיום זה קניון. שם ישבו גם, שם היה השער של העיר שקראו לו שער ניצחון. אני מסיים.
The city was much bigger than that. I mean the Crusader City.
כן, לא בדיוק, גם לפני המאה ה-13. שער שמפניה. אני מסיים רק, הזכרתי היום הרבה.
Thank you for being with me today. See you in my next video. Bye bye.